Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Filmmonger. I'm your guy, Trevor Baker, and yes, we have the highly anticipated new Batman trailer. Before we hop into breaking down this trailer, I have a trivia question for you, and I'll be super impressed if you get this. What was the first comic the Riddler showed up to take on the Batman in DC Comics, or whatever comic it was back then? Let me know if you know that in the comments below. I know you might have to look it up, but if you knew that without looking it up, let me know that as well in the comments, and I'm going to be sure to give you a thumbs up. Now let's get into this trailer. So this trailer is picking up right where we left off with the last trailer. It's got that dark, gritty tone, and we're really interested. What I like about this, it's an iteration of Batman we didn't ask for. We got Robert Pattinson being Batman, which we're all like, okay. And we never got Ben Affleck standalone, so the last thing we had with the standalone film was Christopher Nolan. And those Christopher Nolan movies are great, but they definitely have their own flavor. And once again, one thing that I wish we had more of is the Detective Batman. He's supposed to be the greatest detective. It's actually what makes him more formidable is not his Shadow of the Ninja skills that we saw in Christopher Nolan movies. It's actually his intellect and mind coupled with his obviously ridiculous amount of finance, coupled with his fighting abilities that makes him a superhero, because he doesn't have Superman's superpowers. He's not Wonder Woman, but he is smart, he is rich, and he is able to apply all those things into a really effective detective. So this trailer seems to start off what I assume is actually very shortly after what we saw in the first trailer. I believe he's just killed the governor, the mayor, or whoever, the person that had the tape around his face that says no more lies, and is trying to get caught by the police. Why would he want to be caught by the police? Because he wants to sit down and bring in the Batman to solve his riddlers. To solve his riddles. That's the whole point of the Riddler, right? And that seems to be the way that this movie is going. What I love about this trailer, though, is it doesn't make the mistake of a lot of trailers and what they tend to make. It didn't feel the need to lay out the whole story for you. Even the new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, it kind of is like, okay, let me explain to you how all this happens. This one's like, no, all you need to know is Batman's in it, the Riddler's in it, and Batman's trying to figure out what's going on. Movie. And they set the tone. It's dark. It feels like a young Batman. You can tell his fighting skills are unrefined. He's not as cautious about bullets as they just dink off his armor. The way he attacks the criminals, it's with that vengeful spirit. You can tell it. And even when he's in that interaction between him and the Riddler and in the police station, his response is so emotional, which shows he's not a composed Batman, which makes for a really interesting movie. Although I will say this little part here, yeah, I had to use closed captions because I had no idea what he said. So I hope that gets cleaned up, because the Batman voice they showed in some of the social media teasers, way better than some of the things I've heard so far from this trailer. We also get a glimpse of Catwoman, and she looks great. She looks like a true Catwoman who's going to be like a comic true Catwoman, not a Halle Berry, whatever that was. And then even Anne Hathaway is not slammed that, but wasn't really a phenomenal Catwoman. What I also like is the other supporting characters I saw. I mean, we got Penguin in here, and it's like he seems like he's gonna be really well done. The Riddler looks really well done. The surrounding characters look really well done. Overall, I think they're ticking a lot of the boxes of this movie. It makes me nervous to get excited about this because I wasn't sure what to expect. But it seems like we're definitely getting that Zodiac Killer versus Batman vibe. And I'm not trying to praise any kind of killer or anything, but it does lead for an interesting story. And what I really like is the Riddler we're getting is one that's intense, one that's intelligent, one that's a genius, not the Jim Carrey one that's like, oh, rubber ducky, bat things, boom, explosions, you know, Jim Carrey, basically. Really, we haven't seen that much of this character, but it's definitely a darker, more evil genius one, and I think it's going to lead to a pretty awesome film. Overall, this trailer is a great trailer. Congrats to DC and Warner Brothers for just absolutely nailing it, and it makes me really excited about March to see this new Batman film. I think Robert Pattinson is an interesting pick, but it seems like a good pick, and I'm interested to see where this goes, because Young Detective Batman is something we really truly haven't got on the screen yet, and so I'm excited to see what they do with that. That being said, what did you guys think about the new trailer? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments below. And for the answer of our trivia question, if you got this right, kudos to you. The Riddler shows up in Detective Comic number 140. So kudos to all those who got it. And if you didn't, you learned something new about where the Riddler showed up for the first time. If you like this video and you want to see more, guys, guess what? You can subscribe. It helps us. You can leave a comment. It helps us. You can put a thumbs up. It helps us. And we love doing this stuff. We're trying to give you guys this content on the daily. So if you like what we're doing, it really means a lot if you hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, until next time, I will see you later.